guys, welcome back to my channel, When Tay Talk. I am Tay, and I am here for another episode review of Love and Marriage Huntsville on Says It's Season 6, Episode 1, A Holt and a Prayer. Did I use that before? It sounds recycled. Maybe it was something else, but it sounds like they've used that before. Okay? Alright. So, everything on the channel is alleged and in my opinion and for entertainment purposes only. Okay, please like this video. Subscribe to the channel. We are less than 30 away from 6K Tay. Go ahead, let's knock that out tonight. This video will be uploading tonight. And I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow for the live review of the show, where you guys will be able to call in and give your thoughts on the episode. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. Of course, probably Brown Skin and Drop the Mic will be there, but if not, we will see them on the Messy Meetup on Tuesday. That's also going to be on my channel this week. Okay, so we'll get together, have some call-ins tomorrow at noon, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11 Central Standard Time. So the show starts off with them doing, you know, like what's been going on or whatever the case may be. Martell says that he's not looking to be like exclusive with somebody, but when they had Sheree on the scene, they said that was his girlfriend. I don't know if they deem that as like not exclusive when they call somebody someone's girlfriend. Because not all like that. He wasn't exclusive when he was married. So, hey, who knows what he got them thinking. All right. Then they shows Mel and Kimmy is talking about how Huntsville is growing. Mel shows a clip of her property preservation class, telling them that anytime they go and look into a home, they better come out with a bid. So I wonder if we're going to see some of our people on here that say they did the class. Okay, so I'm trying to look close. The little snippet went by so fast I couldn't see. So if anybody, any subscribers or tater tots on there was on the little snippet they showed of the class, let us know. And I think this class, the last class she had, not the one that just started, but the one I think that started in February, that class been kind of like hush-hush. So, and Mel said she had been cutting up in that class too. And we heard from one of the tater tots that she was in the class and she said it was really good and they cut up too. So, that might be the class that's on, they're going to show on here. So, we might be getting a debut from one of our tater tots, DD Star. Okay, we gonna see. And what else? Kimmy was saying that, you know, she's moving and grooving, with, you know, moving along with progress with her cancer situation. And Maurice says that she's also doing something with Monster. And then they show a clip of him saying that, what did he say? That she... Is it he was asking her, like, the reason that you don't want to discipline Monster, is it because you fear of what Kiowa might say? I would have beat the hell out of him. Who the fuck you or Kiowa supposed to be? Because I beat your ass, Kiowa ass, and Monster's ass. Okay? With each other. That's what will happen up in this mofo. I don't know what it is. I didn't watch, I think her name is Miss Brand New, or it might just be Brand New, I think 715 or 714, but she has a video up. I haven't watched it yet, but I seen the caption of the video, and it said, do we think that Maurice is trying to triangulate Kiowa with Kimmy, like Martell did with Coleslaw and Mel? That could be it. it could be some triangulation going on there, because it seems like he's constantly trying to throw jabs and pit them against each other. Probably because he know if they get to talking and get cool, he gonna be exposed. That's usually what the situation is, okay? Because it seems like I don't want to say that Kimmy was a side chick. She don't give me that she would. Some of the stuff she gives that she could be. But I think that if she was, I think she didn't know. I think Maurice told her something different than what he was telling Kiowa. Because Kiowa seems to have a clear timeline that she's going by. And Maurice never really clarified it. And then on top of him telling the guys, per Martell, that Kimmy was a side chick, it's given that Kimmy, you may have been a side chick and you just didn't know. You thought, you two were exclusive, but it seems like it might be clear that he was telling Kiowa something different, or him and Kiowa was into something different. And that would also explain the way that he walks on eggshells with Kiowa when Kimmy is around. It seems like he want to keep a clear distance from the two of them. He don't want them to get along. He seems like he has a great relationship with Zay. So I don't understand why he has this thing with Kiowa and Kimmy. So y'all let me know what y'all think. I know a lot of y'all think that she was a side chick, but I think that she may have been, but she didn't know she was. And Maurice was on that bullshit. Okay? And Kimmy may just have fell for it, but she probably was so damn thirsty and eager to be with him. Why, I don't know. So eager to take care of somebody else, in my opinion, that she just took any old damn thing, because it ain't. Maurice just don't give anything, in my opinion. Not looks. I'm not saying he's ugly, but he don't. I don't know. I guess some women just be damn desperate. Who knows? Y'all know how they go. Anyway, so that's what they go through. And then we have Marcel and Tisha talking about nothing. They want to get back to business. And I hope that is indeed the case, that since they want to get back to business so bad, they want to get back to their business. Okay? So that means, to me, looking forward to the season, them talking about business projects that they're working on, that they're completing. And if they're going to just stick with their business, not talk about nobody else's personal things. Okay? I just want to see them doing their business and not talking about what Tiffany got going on, what Lou got going on, what Mel got going on, what Kimmy and Maurice got going on, what Martell got going on. None of that. Stormy, none of that. Kiki, none of that. I just want them to talk about their businesses and get the fuck off my screen. Okay? And it looks like Marceau has hired some scam artists some guy to come, I guess, to work at Holt, and I think he's going to be like an operations manager or something like that. Well, Tisha, you should be happy, because remember he said he wanted a young girl there. So you should be happy. My tooth is sore. You should be happy. But of course, they showed the guy putting something up on the wall, looked like a license or something like that. God knows somebody need to put something up on that wall, because it don't look like whatever degrees and stuff like that y'all claim y'all have, y'all don't have it on the wall. Okay? So it looks like that's what she was talking about when she was telling Kimmy that the guy even had his degree on the wall or something like that. Since you talk about your degree so much like Wendy Osefo, why don't you put yours up on the damn wall? If they even gave y'all one, you probably got to print that mofo out yourself. Okay. But anyway, they started the episode off with Mel coming over to Kimmy's and Maurice's house. Kimmy and Mel, they were saying that they haven't like really talked and kicked it like that since California when they was at the reunion. What I like about this is that Mel was saying that they hadn't really did a lot of talking, maybe like a little few text messages, social media, stuff like that. Probably them checking on each other back and forth since the reunion. What I like about that, what Mel said was that Kimmy allowed her to have her boundaries in place and respected them. And Kimmy does come off to me as a type of person that, much like I am, if you calling somebody and they're not answering, you're gonna stop calling. When they ready to talk, they'll call me. Like, I don't like when people try to force themselves on you when you're not talking to them or something like that, and they continues to call you, stalk you, this and that. Leave a person alone. Let them get through whatever they're getting through. And when in due time, if they feel comfortable enough to go ahead and get back, get with you or whatever, and call y'all and y'all talk about whatever it may have been, whatever the breakdown was or whatever the case may be. And at that time, if you are willing and acceptable to accept that friendship back or relationship back, then you answer the phone and y'all kick it. Like Mel said, like when that type of stuff happen, it gives you time to think about everything, clear your mind, weigh your pros and cons, and get back to the friendship or whatever it was, if that can happen. If it can't, then we just won't never talk to each other again. And then we might see each other in passes and it's, hey, what's up? And that's fine. That should be fine. I don't like when people try to force themselves on you, especially after they've done something to you wrong. So, Martell, you need to take a page out of Kimmy's book. And let her go ahead and get through whatever she got to get through. Like, I ain't going to bother. She don't want to talk. She don't want to talk. We'll talk whenever she wants to, if I'm feeling like it. And if I ain't feeling like it at that time, then we won't talk then. Now, she might have a waiting period for me. Because in that waiting period, I might have put up some boundaries. So, like I said, I can appreciate that. Mel said she appreciated that. And that's how her and Kimmy is able to continue on with some type of relationship, no matter what her Kimmy people might be into. We'll just put it like that. Maurice is there looking fake as ever. Maurice cannot stand Melanie. Low-key, I don't think Kimmy can either, and I think Melanie know that, because to me, her and Kimmy's interaction was kind of animated. So yeah, it was giving a little fake tease. Like I said, sometimes we just play along to get along, okay? It is what it is. I don't think she disliked Kimmy, but I do think that she's cautious of Kimmy, and she got her eye on Kimmy. And I don't know if I can say if I think Kimmy don't like her. I don't think Kimmy really care for her. Like, I think Kimmy deals with her. Let's put it like that. I think Kimmy deal with Mel. She tolerate her because I feel like at the end of the day, she is smart enough to know what Mel can bring to the table as far as connections. And it's kind of like a using sense because she don't want to let go of that contact. And I think that she's like the only one of them that's kind of smart enough to try to, like, if you're going to use a person, play nice. I mean, flat out. Like, if that's your intent to try to use this person for their contacts and all that type of stuff, their connections, then you got to play nice. You can't dog a person out and then still think they going to let you use their connections. That's not how any of this works. So Maurice finally leaves the room so Mel and Kimmy can talk. And they go through the little montage of, Kimmy and Mel when they done have their little spats or whatever. And Kimmy is saying that, Maurice is telling Mel that Kimmy is trying to do too much and all of this stuff. And Mel like shit, not all like that, but Kimmy always been a type to have 4 or 5 projects going on and working. Because guess what? She can't depend on you, Maurice, to take care of things. And that's a problem that Kimmy has. At this point, I'm not going to even say it's Maurice's problem. He can shut the fuck up about it because he know why she working so hard and doing all this stuff still. But that's Kimmy's fault because Kimmy, you signed up to basically take care of this man. Because again, we don't see anything that Maurice has going on. You done graduated from law school a couple years ago. When are you going to start implementing some of this stuff into something, a business, a career? I don't hear anything else about their closing title company. I don't hear anything about Credit One beside those parties. Like, it's giving you a couch potato bum. Like, you ain't really doing nothing. And like I said, it's Kimmy's fault because Kimmy, at your age, you should not be marrying anybody that you know you cannot depend on. Like, it's given that you were the financial provider in this relationship. Maurice, you know why she's still working like this. And not all like that too, but that might help Kimmy get through some of the things because in that aspect, she can not weigh so heavy on what she's going through and things like that. And it keeps her busy. And because if she sinks down and stop doing everything and sinks into a depression, that could be bad with her illness. So we don't want that. So Kimmy tells Mel that she wants to have like a party. To congratulate. She got the 3 steps. She went through the chemo. And then the second step is the surgery. So I guess it's the mastectomy. And then and from what they're saying here, like it looks like it might have already happened, like in present day. It's done now. Because she was saying like in a couple weeks or something like that soon. So, she may already had the replacements, done and, the removal and replacements. And then it's time for her radiation. So Mel like, oh, and that's a milestone. Kimmy like, yeah, that's a milestone. Mel like, and is. Gave her a high five. Mel was in very high spirits with her and Kimmy. And I think Kimmy appreciated that. Kimmy was saying that she wanted to have a little party. Mel say, oh, you ain't said shit. Okay? We can get that party going now. We can get that party going. You ain't said a thing, Kimmy. So Mel go ahead and, let Kimmy know, like, Kimmy said, well, I wouldn't want to put you in a position with people that you necessarily are not getting along with, for a party for me with you throwing it. And what did Mel say? This is your party. If it was something for me, yeah, maybe you might not even be invited to it. But this is something to congratulate a milestone for you. So whoever you want there, I'm going to have to deal with it and I'm going to invite them because this is for you. Don't sound like a black heart to me. That's a selfless thing. Because she could, since Kimmy brought it up, she could have said, you know what, can we not have certain people there? But it's not about her. It's about Kimmy. Pay attention. Like Tabitha said, stay focused. Okay? Kimmy, look back at this. Look back at this. A person just not saying I. They are focusing on everything is about you, ma'am. And Mel, not all like that. And I don't think that Kimmy would do this and put that responsibility on you. But it feels like this may have been where you and Tisha went wrong in some aspects, okay? Because the way that you are, like how you just said, oh, you want the party, I'll get you the party. That ain't no thing. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Just come, okay? Maurice ain't got to worry about nothing. Just get you there. This might have been something that could have played a part with her and Tisha, with her taking this role like that with Tisha, and then Tisha depending on her for that type of support all the time, even when she was going through things in her own marriage and she couldn't provide that support to her. So she took on this persona as Tisha's confidant, which is something that her husband should have been. And when Mel got busy, or Mel was dealing with her own issues and could not provide that type of support to Tisha, Tisha held that against her, and she's not being a good friend. So now I'm seeing like that could have been a piece with Kimmy, and Tisha probably got too dependent on that. And Mel, like you said, that's how you are. So Tisha has like a obsessive personality or a dependent personality. She's not independent. So when a person has a dependent personality, they're going to depend on you for those things that you have, whether you're supposed to be doing them or not. Since you did it once, they feel like they can depend on you. And since you probably been there every time she's needed that type of support before, she's going to depend on that moving forward. And when she can't depend on that, she's going to blame you instead of the person that you was basically taking a role of. Okay? Like a substitute teacher. You know, she's putting that on you instead of putting the responsibility on the real teacher that was supposed to teach her something. She'll blame the substitute teacher if she didn't know something that was just subbing for a couple days. Okay? So think about that, y'all. Think about that. So then they go into a practice phone call. Now this was cute. This was cute. This is the shade that they should have on this show. This was funny, fun shade. Because Kimmy was definitely shading the out of Destiny. This had to be Destiny. I'm just going to go out on a whim and say this was... This was Mel calling Destiny. I'm going to have to say this one. And this was too funny because Kimmy had her pegged. So they do the little fake phone call, a little mock phone call. Mel like, hello, you know, hey, how you doing? You know, this is Mel. How you doing? Kimmy like, fine. Okay, fine, I'm fine. Okay, Mel like, okay, so, hope your holidays was doing good. And is Kimmy. I'm gonna do this, Mel, this Kimmy. And is. Okay. So, yeah, I would say, you know, just calling to let you know that, you know, Kimmy has a milestone. She's finished with her chemotherapy. And, you know, I wanted to invite you out to a function that I'm throwing for her as a milestone. This is a celebration for her. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can come. Yeah, I'll come to Kimmy's party. Yeah, for Kimmy. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, have a good one. God bless you on your journey. Fuck you, bitch. That part was too funny now. Y'all gotta give it to him. That was funny. So I was here for the fake phone call. So then, let me see what else they showed that I might have missed. Then they get to E.T., Martell, Slawtel, Hotel Holt. Whatever y'all want to call him out in these streets, getting a facial. He says he has dark circles around his eyes. You have dark circles around that damn heart too. Okay? Yes, sir. You are indeed the one with the black heart. Okay? At least it's striped with blackness. So he says he likes being touched by women. If their cheeks are on your lips, is that really them touching you or you touching them? Which one is it, Martell? Let us know. Okay. Ass lip ass. Ugh. So anyway, he has this, I thought it was Mel Nika at first. I said, Mel Nika, you done goddamn went to esthetician school? But it was somebody else, and I guess she set it up in his house or wherever he at. So he's talking about that. And then his mama come. Looking like the damn scarecrow from the Wiz. He's on down the road. Miss Marlene, get a damn meal. Y'all see how Martell looking? Martell looking bad too. Your skin and stuff and your exfoliating and all that type of mess, you will have better skin. You wouldn't have them dark circles around your eyes if you would take your ass to sleep and quit stalking Mel. If you would leave that girl alone, life would be better. You wouldn't need a damn facial. You will get some rest sometime. Quit thinking about her. He probably can't even sleep. She probably be in his dreams so bad. Martell is pathetic. So then they show a real Carlos saying that he thinks that Martell is still in love with Mel and all that type of stuff. Well, I think that was a little bit later, so we'll talk about that in a minute. But she come in and talking about nothing. What you doing to my boy? Miss Marlene, do you ever think about what the fuck your boy be doing to other people? Don't nobody want him to do nothing to him. He's the problem. But not only that, the bigger problem is your ass. Did y'all hear her? What is he going to therapy for? What's wrong with him? What the fuck is right with him? I'm starting to think what's wrong with him is your po ass. It cannot be that much denial in the damn world. I cannot stand mothers like this. You want to uphold this bullshit so much because you know how that make you look. You feel like if your son fucked up in the head, that it's a reflection on you. Which it is. And in order to deal with that, you will have to address those issues with you and what you did to fuck him up in the head. Okay? But no, ma'am, we're not going to only blame it on you. Because we know he had a sorry scarecrow looking ass daddy somewhere around here. He might have been in jail, so he ain't have no parts of the mess. But you more than compensated for something, you fucked him up by trying to overcompensate for something that he was missing in his life, and he still ain't got it. That's why he in fucking therapy. He in therapy because the judge ordered it for him. That's why he said he was so against it, because he don't feel like nothing is wrong with him, just like you don't. And he still don't feel like something is wrong with him. That's why he's continuously talking about I'm trying to be a better person. No, say what the fuck you did. And what exactly are you working on? Say that. All them generalized, loaded responses. Oh, I'm trying to be better. Better for what? Better father, better dad. What are you trying to be better at? What are you coming from better from? Because what's worse? What's the worst part? And you sitting up here always want to fucking talk about some shit about Mel. Mel ain't do shit to your son but try to get his ass a come up. That's what she did. She gave you and your damn son a life y'all never would have thought about having. And instead of thanking her for that because she a better woman than your sorry ass is, you want to try to blame her for it. You want to blame her for doing something with your son that your sorry ass couldn't do. You out of pocket, Miss Molly. You out of fucking order. You out of pocket. I'm sick of you. And I don't want to see your dusty ass on this damn screen either if you gonna sit here and talk to him like he don't need no damn therapy. Because I'm quite sure Martell done blew up on your ass too. Before. I'm very sure of that. I bet my last dollar on it. But no, you want to keep trying to baby him and try to, no. You know why he in damn therapy. And you know he need it. But he's not going to get anything out of it because you and him want to try to act like y'all don't know what's wrong with him. So you might have some self-guilt or something about something, but whatever it is, you need to let it go and you need to get your ass in that damn therapy session with him. And then she gonna say he like the kids, Melanie, everybody in therapy. Oh yeah, they need it. Your damn son, your kid need it. Because he acts their age. Actually, those kids act more mature than he do. You know who act just like him? Knox. Knox get that behavior from him. And since Knox don't have a mama that's able to settle him, and both of them is rah-rah and just stupid and ignorant, that's why he act like he act. It's no fault of his own. It's their fault. And they need some help. So maybe something by a miracle from God that something in the therapy session sinks in with Martell. But I really feel like this is a lost cause, lost hope. He gonna go through the motions just because he got to. Or he gonna take his ass to jail for contempt of court. For not obeying a court order. Because the judge ordered him to go to therapy and he don't go. That is contempt of court. I cannot stand looking at him. I cannot stand looking at him. And when she came in to say that mess, it was disgusting. I wanted to throw up. And then here comes him one time. Let him call this charade calling. They in Portugal. They on a girls trip. Then Sonya getting on it. Hey. Yeah, me and Sheree, yeah, we really good friends. They put on the caption that that's your girlfriend. And then how you know it's fake is that he was like, they like, what you doing with chest all out? He like, I ain't doing nothing. I'm here with my mama. But I think he said something about his mama before then. When he said, oh, he was here with his mama, before he went over to him, like Sheree say, oh, tell Mama Marlene I said hi. Or tell Miss Marlene I said hi. She didn't say none of that. She didn't speak and stuff like that until he put the phone on her. And again, they have nothing to talk about. So we're not going to even entertain too much of that. Then they come up with Courtney and Martell. Wait a minute. Martell is looking so damn pathetic when he's sitting there talking to his mom about the therapy and stuff like that. And she was like, when she was like, you don't need it. He was like, wait. Like, hold on. Like, he's still mad at her. He mad when somebody say he need therapy. He mad when they say he don't. He don't want to hear anything about himself. Because he know he need it. But I don't know what that was about. And then she started talking about Mel and Mel needing to talk, get therapy and help instead of talking down about their daddy. Bitch, when the fuck has Mel been just openly talking about him? Because we have a recording of him that he released of him talking about their damn mama asking a fucking kid a question. She talked about his sorry ass and things that he actually did on the show or when they was going back and forth on social media. But you ain't say shit about the shit that he was saying about her. What the fuck about him not talking about her ass to them damn kids? Because how the fuck you know that she was talking about them, him to the kids? How you know that? Some bullshit he done told you? Y'all done got pissed off. Let me move on. Then we get Courtney and Stormy. Look like Stormy might be seasoning up some pork chops, getting ready to bake them. I am trying to think what Courtney looks like. Like, I like Courtney. Now, Courtney, what I get from him, Courtney, like, it is what it is. Courtney don't care how many millions they got. Courtney always looked like he high as a kite. Okay? Courtney. Like I said, I like that you authentic and all that. But Courtney, I'm going to need you to get your ass off this TV screen with your pants sagging. Okay? Pull them bitches up on this show. Don't do that. Now, I'm not going to say that's meaning that he not being himself. But Courtney, you can pull them fucking pants up. I'm sick of seeing you with your ass out. And this is how you are around the house. So, like I said, we might have to take him as he is. But Courtney, I want you to do something for black men all around the world. On this show, pull your pants up. Okay? Pull your motherfucking pants up. So they get to talking about him wanting her to stop breastfeeding. I ain't gonna even say nothing about the brow. They get to talking about her still breastfeeding Lil Chase, and Stormy, quit being a creep and stop breastfeeding that damn boy and go ahead on with your life. What are you still breastfeeding him for? Courtney, like, this motherfucker around here shitting bricks, eating steak. He don't need breast milk. Okay? He got teeth and everything now. We're done with the breast milk. You don't have to keep him off the nip. Okay? I don't know. can't mothers still breastfeed, you know, after they stop, I mean, not breastfeed, but still pump after they're not breastfeeding and still produce milk for their child so they can just drink the shit, like when they old enough to talk and, you know, put a puzzle together and shit like that, that they don't have to actually breastfeed in order to get the milk. They can just, you know, get the milk in a cup, a shot glass, and, you know, whatever. Courtney not with it. Stormy mad, like, oh, what? I might stop when he 3. Courtney like, not gonna happen. And also, is it me, or do Courtney look like his head don't belong on his body? It looked like they put somebody else's head on his body. Like it's not real, like it's Photoshop. I don't know. Courtney just, he looks mysterious to me. He looks exotic, I would say. Like I said, he's not ugly. I don't know if I would necessarily say he's handsome either. But he has this different look. It's like I said, like exotic or something. I don't know if it's because of his eyes, and like I said, he don't look like he matches self. Like he look pieced together. I don't know. But like I said, I like Courtney. So he also, Stormy was saying, well, what you gonna do? Because I want to nurture, breastfeed all our kids. He like, all what kids? Because this is it. Ooh, I wanna know. It's like, nah. But she talking about, he was like, well, you almost bled to, you know, unalive or whatever when you was having Chase. Like, I don't want to go through that no more. Like, I don't want no more kids. And Stormy says that, what if they get a surrogate? Stormy, shut the... Courtney walking around that house with his pants still sagging. The only way y'all gonna have a surrogate if he and get her pregnant himself. That ain't what he into, and you know that. So stop trying to put that on him. That's not what it is, and you know that. He ain't thinking of... He like, girl, get the f*** out of here with this. Where you come up with this from? What is a surrogate? Courtney ain't here for that mess. So next up we see Mel with who? The damn kids. Martell, what season did you think that you say the kids wasn't going to be able to film anymore? That the kids won't be filming or on the show no more? Was it this season? Or you talking about another season? Maybe you shouldn't say things like that if they have not been etched in stone. Because you know good and well that you probably, in order for them to be on here, you already gave your okay for them to film. So it ain't no taking it back. So I'm over it. So the kids looking so cute. They all got on their little matching pajamas. Ain't those the same type of pajamas they had on over Martell house? Did Mel let him take that? The kids take them over there, or are they the ones he had last year or something? I don't know. The pajamas look familiar, but anyway, I guess Walmart probably only got one set that everybody can wear. Who knows? The kids are making pretzels, candy covered pretzels or chocolate covered pretzels and sprinkles and stuff like that. And Mel asked the kids what they want for Christmas. Little Tank says that he wants a phone or something like that. And then Boss Baby, Mel like a phone. He was like, for all 3 of us to have a phone. Mel like, And here go Boss Baby busting her daddy out. My daddy said I'm responsible enough to have a phone. So basically he told them damn kids that they need a phone. Why? Martell, you need to have that facial lady, that esthetician, move in with you. Because you about to keep them bags is given they're going to stay. This mofo will not get any rest. He will not get any rest. He is still after Mel. Martell is giving Elvira and Pepe Le Pew. Okay? You being the skunk, Pepe Le Pew. Oh, who is that cat that Pepe Le Pew always after? I'm gonna love you. Y'all know I ain't got no damn sense. Martell, again, that's the stitching on standby. Okay? Move around. Because them bike circles ain't going nowhere. You're not going to rest. You're not going to rest. What is it going to take? Anyway, so Mel sent the kids off while she started making the dreadful phone call she said for Kimmy's event. So I guess she made the easiest one first, which was Tiffany. Tiffany like, hello. Mel like, hi Tiffany, this Mel, whatever. Tiffany like, okay, we'll be there. Goodbye. She didn't give her no whole thing. Oh, hell, this you, this and that. Then she called. Did she call Stormy first? No, she called Tisha. Then she called Tisha. Y'all know that she ain't called Destiny. She called Tisha, but that mock little phone call was Destiny. But now it's looking like it might have been, ooh, baby, Kimmy. With what Mel said in that interview the other day about them getting around talking about her, because you can tell. Because now that call is giving what Stormy was saying. So what they been saying about Mel in front of Kimmy, or in front of Kimmy, or together as a collective? Think about it. That phone call, I thought it was Destiny. Like I said, I'll put my money on it. And I'm watching this and giving commentary as I go. So I thought that call was Destiny. You know, a mock of Destiny. But it sounds like it was a mock of Stormy's call. So Stormy been talking that same mess to them in front of Kimmy. With Kimmy. Because Kimmy had that down pat. She called Tisha second. And Tisha, after Mel said, hi, this is Letitia. Mel's like, hey, Letitia, this is Mel. How you doing? And she just sat there for a while. And Mel didn't say shit else until she responded. And she was like, good. Tisha, I thought you said you can be cordial to people. What was that about? What are you still mad at? That you got exposed on the reunion? What are you mad at? And you know Mel not just calling you for anything, so I would have been concerned. Like, what happened? Because I know if Mel calling me, if I'm Tisha, I know hell has frozen over. Okay? So, she was telling her about the party for Kimmy, whatever, and wanted to extend the invitation to her and Maurice. Tisha said, okay, we'll be there, and they get off the phone. Then she called Stormy. Stormy said, who is this? Who is this? Several times. So she like, Mel, she like, oh, this your new number? Mel like, no, it's not. It's a number I'm calling your ass from. Mel, why are you holding on to these damn numbers for these people? But yeah, like, Stormy, you all up trying to meet Sheree and all this type of shit. Your mama dogging the fuck out the girl, but you want her phone number for what? Because at this point, she don't know how Martell keep getting her number to hack it. So she got to keep changing it. So she don't know who in the circle giving her shit out. You thought you was one of the people she was going to have with the phone number? Whatever. So, once they get through that, Mel like, no, this is a temporary number. She was like, I was calling you because Kimmy having a celebration. And she like, oh, okay, of course, we'll be there to support, whatever. And Mel like, okay, bye. So Stormy like, I'm surprised to be hearing from Mel because I haven't heard from her. Okay, you already know you weren't about to hear from her. What was you expecting to hear from her for? Like I said, what do y'all motherfuckers be wanting to talk to this girl about so bad that you take it this personal if y'all don't talk to her? Like, what? Man, what you got the cure for HIV and AIDS and cancer and stuff? Like, what you got over there? You better tell us. You better not be the plug. Y'all, I'm starting to think Mel El Chapo. They want her like they addicted to her. I need to talk to Mel. What you want to talk to the damn girl so bad for? Like a C-head. I ain't gonna say that around Courtney and Stormy. They look like they be getting blowed, okay? But anyway, so Stormy say her little spiel, same story, different castmate. And then she made the last dreadful one to Martell. So he was like, who? She's like, this is Mel, Martell. He probably was looking at that phone like 813. He probably had before he went back and she said she was Mel again, he had memorized that number. I guarantee y'all, he called that number so many times that day. Probably after she got off the phone with him, she probably called that company for her little trap phone she said that was, and immediately had that number changed. She probably went and threw that one away like they do the little trap phones in the movies. She probably immediately went like, okay, so this one is a dead one. All right. Probably drove miles away to dispose of it and stuff. Like, she really El Chapo. Because you know Martell was about to hold on to that number. She said Martell is surprised because he's hearing my voice. Mel, you ain't shit. I'm telling y'all, when I tell y'all, like, I be feeling it because, like, when somebody try to do me wrong, like, I take pleasure. Yeah, you go ahead and stalk all you damn want. I'm done. They be missing you so bad. I'm surprised that when Martell, like, I'm surprised he don't have Mel name tattooed all over him. I bet if they did an x-ray of his damn, like if they did like a PET scan on him, I bet Mel name would be all across his brain. Y'all know how they have, like, in science class, how they have, like, the blood going through the little veins and stuff like that. I bet that's Melody's name going through all through his cranial system, the digestive system. When I tell y'all, he was happier than he was in Destin. Wait, like, wait, what you say? Who? The numbers probably started turning into letters and shit in this head. It's hard. Like Beyonce, his head. I'm Oh, baby. If this ain't a prime example of you never miss your water till your well run dry, let's go away to the water turns dry to make the biggest mistake of our life. Talk to me, Melody. Oh my God, let me stop and leave this man alone. Let me leave him alone. Woo. Child. But Mel told him about the party. She said, I'm calling you for time, date, location. And we wrapping this call up. Here he go. Trying to think of something like he got her. Every time he hear her voice on that phone, he try to keep her to talk about something. Just like when he came to her house, talking about he had to talk about the kids going to the next grade at summer camp. No, the fuck you don't. We don't have to talk about that in person. What about it? They going to the next grade and so he trying to keep her like when the people kidnap like if they kidnap somebody and the FBI be at the house and they be like, keep them on the phone for a certain amount of time so they can track the car, trace the car. He be like, Mel, remember in 2012 when don't wait, Mel, no, hang up. Remember 2012 what, Martell? Remember 2012 when we went to the zoo? That was 2013, Martell. Goodbye. Good day. God bless you on your journey. I lost her. Y'all, why do I find this so funny? Oh my God. Y'all, this right here, you can't get more realer than this. Like, if this mofo is not a walking lesson for guys out here that think they gonna treat somebody bad and then think that person just gonna stay with them for the rest of their life and lose it all, and then look at you. Look at you. You are happy to hear this person's voice that you was with for 14 years. When the karma comes full circle and we watching it, right? We watching it. This should be a lesson to people that think they're going to do somebody wrong and how it feels and how it looks when that karma hitting your ass like a dump truck, okay? Karma on his ass, okay? So So then they show, you know, she like, let me get it. Oh, he said, have you thought about what I asked you about praying? So then he bring his lying, saber-tooth tiger looking ass on that screen to say he asked her to pray. This is why nothing good happens for him. He asked her to pray for them to be cool again. Because how many times you want her to pray for that? God said no. What she said? He said that he wanted her, asked her, can she pray? Mind you, since you so happy to be talking to her, we know what you asked her to pray for was in writing. Put it on the show, Mel. Put it out there. He says he asked her to pray for them to get cool again and their co-parenting relationship. Why you not praying for that? Why you want her to pray for it? Because I'm quite sure that's been her prayer. For y'all to have a good co-parenting relationship. And she's tried to execute that. So it's given that your prayer is something different. Ain't shit about co-parenting involved in your prayer. Lying piece of shit. Martell, you look like a damn Tootsie Roll with your raggedy ass. I can't stand them. Why do you lie so much? You know that's not what you asked her for. Then here go Mel. Martell asked me to pray that I would take him back. After they sit here with him saying this whole speech and things of that nature, then here she go. He's talking about he want to pray that they get back together, that she take him back. And Mel said it's a no for her because God said hell no. Can you say that? Mel, can you put that on a shirt that God said hell no? Okay. So next up we got Stormy at her house with her mom, Betty Krueger. Betty is giving a bitch vibes. First they start talking about Courtney not wanting to have another kid. And Stormy feeling some type of way like, you know, this. So I don't know if this is their storyline. Is this going to be the same thing with Lou and Tiffany, them going with this mess about wanting to have a kid, knowing good and damn well they about to do that anyway? Because usually when women get off birth control, or like Tiffany had an IUD, they don't get pregnant for a minute. So for her to be the age that she is, to get off birth control that soon and get pregnant immediately after, it's given they've been trying. Okay. So Stormy is talking about the same thing. Courtney like he don't want any more kids. And they were talking about, Betty was telling Stormy that even though she might be over the fact that she almost passed away when she was having Chase, Courtney might not be over that. And she was saying like about the surrogate, like, you know, Stormy was like, it's I don't think it's none. A lot of people do it. And Betty like, and I thought that was good advice. She was like, just because everybody do it don't mean that it's something that's cool. Betty, which you should be listening to, just because everybody is talking junk about one person don't mean that it's true and don't mean that you should join in on it. So she told her that, you know, it don't mean that people can't have their own thoughts and reservations about that process. So Stormy, there's something that you done made up because, ooh, I know Cedric is not about to have his. I ain't gonna say that on here. Cedric just looked like he's missing a couple chromosomes. I'll say that. So Betty says that or whatever, and then they start talking about Mel. And Stormy is saying that she don't like the stuff that her mom was saying on social media, and her mama is standing 10 toes down on what she said, and she said she's not never apologizing about any of that or anything like that. Stormy still has this smirk on her face. You're not a good actress, Stormy. Just say you agree with what your mama is saying. And since you already know what the other people, like you were saying about, you know, when you first start kicking it with somebody, things be cool. And then after that, you know, a little time go past, you start seeing different things that you might not have picked up on. Yeah, that's the same thing that could have ring true for Mel. After hanging around you, she probably seen the same thing that she's seen in the other people that you were hanging around. Like you say, you so cool with them. That's why. Because y'all associate with each other. Y'all all grimy. So there, she probably seen the same thing, and you're going to get the same treatment like they get when the season is off. Since you've heard this from Tisha, from Destiny, all of them, all these seasons, that when filming stopped, she take a break from everybody, all y'all. Why you taking it personal when you already know that's what she do? So you mean to tell me you wanted to talk to her so bad about something that it was like, what was you doing all the time you didn't know Mel? So whatever. So Betty is saying this stuff about she didn't get a good vibe when she first met Mel at Stormy's house. And this goes to show like how when Stormy was saying in that email that she sent out to her customers that people was judging her off of the couple of minutes that they see about her on reality TV. Since you said you and your mama been watching this show from the beginning, she already had a notion about Mel. Those tweets and shit that she had that stuff out before she met Mel in person at your house. So she already had a bad taste in her mouth about the girl. She already didn't like her. So when she meet this person that she's been watching on TV that she couldn't stand for 2 to 3 years, now all of a sudden she's seeing this person in person and she got the same thing. It ain't no different vibe. You already had a pre-notion about her. Pre-existing. You already had this about her. So don't try to make it seem like you just got this hunch as a mama. And Stormy said her mama don't like none of her friends. Then why she like Destiny and Tisha them? Why she ain't said nothing about them? Because we've seen on the show what they do with people that they called friends. Help them cheat. Help their husband cheat. Skin and grin in their motherfucking face. While they out there helping their husband cheat. All that stuff. But her mama don't pick up on none of that. And like I said, that fake ass smirk Stormy had on her face is giving y'all feel the same way. And quit being fake and say that. Because we're not going to believe that your mama is not willingly, it wouldn't say this. And even if you telling her like, what if this hurts me? She's saying she don't give a fuck. Listen to that, Stormy. She don't care what she say or do to the detriment of her daughter. You think about that. Think about it, because that's a real thing. She don't care what it do to you. And she said if it ain't making a profit, it ain't making sense. But you online arguing with a bunch of fucking customers, potential customers, about your daughter's stuff. That's not going to bring her any customers. If those people wanted to support Stormy, they are not now. So who are you to say what somebody is bringing a value to? When everybody that your daughter, the business that she's in, everybody that she talked to is a potential customer. Dumbass. So now everybody is coming, well, Kimmy and Maurice come into the party. I cannot stand Maurice. He's like, yeah, he almost canceled it. He wanted to cancel it. It's not a party, it's a get together. Maurice, shut the hell up. Like, what is the problem with her celebrating her journey? Like, what's the problem? Wasn't she just at your mom's party for her birthday? Like, what's the, if it was a party, what does that mean? It ain't like she gonna be dancing on a damn stripper pole or nothing like that. She could attend the damn party just like she could attend the damn get together. So anyway, I don't know. That was giving me weird. Mel was there first or whatever, because she the host, and you know, Kimmy liked the decorations and she liked everything that was set up. Everything did look nice, and I think that was a nice little concept with the little golf and, like she said, the bar or whatever. And then I think Tiffany and Lou came. Again, I think Tiffany looked so cute pregnant. And they had a gift for her and some flowers. Everybody brought her flowers. I don't think Tisha and Marcel brought her any damn thing. I think they just came in. I don't think they brought her anything. I don't see if Courtney and Stormy brought her anything either. But yeah, they come, and Tisha has on red with a pink scarf and I think some little pink shoes. Marcel has on pink. Marcel looks just like a fucking groundhog. That's why I can't understand why he's always talking about people. I don't know. Marcel, Tisha think you cute. And probably them bitches that you quit think you cute. But, or whatever they think about you. They're the only ones that can deal with it. And clearly they are something special up here. Okay? But anyway, so Stormy comes and she's like, well, I can't do fake or something like that. Like she's feeling some type of way coming into the party. Stormy, bring your stinking ass to that damn party. Mingle, mix and mingle, and do what you gotta do. It ain't got, girl, stop it. Ain't nobody thinking about you, Stormy. Don't nobody give a damn about you. Quit trying to create a beef where there is. I just don't understand. Again, why would you even want to be around somebody that don't want to be around you? Why would you give a damn about them? Why would you give two thoughts about it? It's weird. So Martell bring his alley cat looking ass in there with some flowers, give them to Kimmy. Then he's trying to ask Mel how the kids doing. Shut the hell up, Martell. This is just a mess. And he's asking her about that prayer. And Mel said, I did tell him I was going to pray, but I'm not going to waste my good old Lord's prayer on that. Mel, you might have should. I don't know. Don't lie about your prayer. If you gonna pray, go ahead and pray. Like she said, I'll pray all right, but it damn sure won't be for that. Why would I pray for that? You continue to pray for it. While she was praying for it, she prayed for it while y'all was married. See what happened with that one? You didn't want it. Remember that? So we get to the part where Kimmy is thanking everybody for coming. She's giving them a full health update. She said that when they did the test the last time, it was no sign, symptom, peak, or nothing of old stinking ass cancer there. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank God for Kimmy. I'm so happy for her. She said that the radiologist thought that she had already had her surgery. That's how everything was gone with the chemo. And especially with us knowing how aggressive it was, the one that she had was the most aggressive. That's music to our ears. That's, ooh, thank God, Kimmy. Okay. Not just because we can roast your ass, but because this is just, I don't have no words. I don't have any words for it. So she thanks everybody or whatever. She looks like she's getting a little choked up, and she continue on. Then Martell is still asking Mel about this prayer, and then he has the fucking nerve to say, "Why are you doing this to me?" Carlos, you need to do something with Martell. He don't need to be on this show. That judge that they have for custody, they need to do something with him. He is not living in reality. To have the fucking nerve to ask her why she doing this to him. It's so... I can't even form it into words. I cannot form it into words. And then this punk motherfucker had the nerve to sit his bitch ass in that confessional. And say, why is she treating me like this? I asked her to pray for us to be better co-parents. I am the father of her 4 fucking kids. As if she's not the mother of your 4 fucking kids. 4? What you say, 4? How many times has she tried to be cordial with you, Martell? How many times has she tried to work with you with the co-parenting? Y'all co-parenting situation don't look the same because you want to be just parents to them, not co-parents. And that's not happening. You had that chance. You blew that shit. For 5 to 7 years, you blew it. So it's done. Y'all not parenting together no more. Y'all only co-parenting. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this with Martell. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this with Martell. Something is wrong with this mofo. Like, something is seriously wrong with him. He only remembers them 4 kids when it's time for him to get something that he fucking wants. You had what you wanted all that time. You had what you wanted all that time. And all you had to do was either stop cheating, or if you wasn't going to stop cheating, you should have told that hoe to shut the fuck up. But since you couldn't do neither one of them to get everything you wanted, cry me a fucking river. No one feels sorry for you. Nobody gives a damn. Like, to be honest, like, I be wishing Mel would set his ass on fire, like, right in front of us. That's how fucking despicable he is. Quit throwing that up to her. Quit throwing that up to us. Because we seen none of that meant shit. With the way you've been doing her. None of that meant nothing. Now you want to play victim, like, because you ain't talking about her, because you ain't disrespecting her, because you ain't arguing with her, because you ain't keeping up no mess with her, because you want to be nice all of a fucking sudden, and because so you want to get something that you want. You being nice should be fucking automatic. It shouldn't be nothing you get rewarded for. Seeming that you're the one that fucked up your shit. Like she's supposed to give you a treat and some ass or something because you doing right. You ain't doing right. You doing some right now shit. And it don't work. Then Stormy go and talk to Mel about not talking to each other. Mel said, well, you ain't think nothing was going on when you seen I changed my number and like you called a text. First Stormy said like, yeah. So if you called her and you seen that her number was disconnected, I mean, what's the problem with you sending her a DM? You was sending a fucking text. Ain't the text the same thing like a damn DM? And like you said, no friend of yours will tell you to DM them. So that what that tell you? You ain't her fucking friend. How did you think you was her damn friend? No friend of hers, mama gonna be sitting up there dogging the fuck out of her on the internet, and she get on there co-signing that shit, talking about her mom ain't never been wrong. So what the fuck you telling her? Y'all got me on one tonight. Y'all got me on one tonight. This episode pissed me the fuck off. It pissed me off. Especially this little last segment. I might can't put this on YouTube. I might can't put the last segment on YouTube. I might have to cut it out and put it on Patreon only. Because baby, I don't know if I can do it. I'm going to do another video about their looks and everything that I feel like their confessionals and stuff like that. As far as what's happening next week, they didn't go into what's happening next week. All they did was like the preview for what's going to happen this season, which we already seen, already did a review on it. So if you want to watch that, my thoughts on what's coming up this season, go back and watch it. In the catalog or whatever, look through the videos, okay? Y'all let me know, did this episode piss y'all completely off like it did me? Or what? Let me know. It pissed me off. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. Oh, and also Tisha and Mel, they ain't even speak to each other. They were just like, deuces, fuck you, okay? And kept it moving. It ain't no need for them to say nothing to each other. And Maurice couldn't say nothing to me either, but I know she got to deal with Maurice in order to deal with Kimmy. Kimmy's parents was there, so this had to be like before Kimmy's father passed away. I think he passed away in December too, so it probably was right after this. So yeah, that's all I have for y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think about the episode, and I will drop this video tonight. It's not going to be a premiere, and I'll see y'all tomorrow at noon so we can talk about it. Okay? Bye. Like the video and subscribe to the channel.